Hey guys, my name is Ryan Pettingill and this is Failing Social. Welcome back. This is Failing Social, a social where failing is always welcome. I'm your host, Ryan Pettingill. If you are new to the show, please check out my welcome video, as that will explain pretty much everything you need to know from basic episodes so you can sort of get a whole feel of everything. Before we start, today's episode is brought to you by Vaultz locking pencil box. So basically it's a pencil box if you need to put any art supplies in there, just walk around. This was a pencil box that I had when I was a kid, which I will tell you from the story that I will be talking about later in the show. So it's great if you need pencils, or if you are looking for an excuse to kick somebody's ass. And you'll get that joke later. But today I want to talk to you about taking revenge. Something that I've noticed throughout just my dealings with people is a lot of the time people really take things very personally, and no matter what you do, people will always try to find a way to sort of feel like they need to gather revenge. We talk about it a lot, though. You shouldn't take revenge, but I think people nowadays, that's where they're headed. It's not possible for just me to be noticing that people often take revenge on others, and so it baffles me. I can't even speak about it. I don't even understand why they think this is right to go forward and take that move. So for this week, I just want for you guys to think about this and sort of ask some questions in your life. What really does make you happy in regards? Do you really like it when people are just mean to you, right? I mean, if someone's mean to you, wouldn't it be best to really treat that person the way you would want to be treated in return? I think it's simple, but I think what we can start doing more is learning to forgive, learning to practice forgiveness and acceptance instead of just constantly working on an idea. Like I will continue to say throughout every episode, is an us versus them. There is no us versus them. There is only us. And we cannot constantly be fighting with each other. Not only does it not make you happy to get revenge, but it's of course it's not going to make the other person happy. You feel like it does. It does make you happy for a short time to really get that revenge from somebody, but it doesn't. You don't feel like, in the end, you realize that what you did was wrong, and you will ultimately feel bad for what you did. So it doesn't make sense to me why we continue to go down this road of constantly trying to get revenge. It seems just like this is like a war for us, He did this, I do this. He did this, I do this. So the reason this idea means so much to me is because freshman year of high school, I had a really good friend of mine. He was like a year older than me, and we were great friends throughout like elementary school and middle school, and we really connected. One day, like in high school, when I sort of like entered high school after him, he was just very mean to me for some reason I don't really understand. He just sort of, I don't know, for whatever reason, he just didn't like me. One day, he took my pencil box. I love this box. This sort of was like a weird signature thing for me. Nobody else really carried this around. It was just like, I liked to make sure nothing was being broken and everything was good. So one day he took it and he just ran off, and I was talking to a girl, so I don't even care. Like, I'll get it from later. We ride the same bus, who cares? I get on the bus, and this felt like to me, like, you gotta just stop messing with me, man. Like, this is it. I'm done. I was like, just give me my pencil box back. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have it. Eventually, to the point where I snapped at this guy. I lost my shit completely. I just threw a punch at him so hard. Then I grabbed his head in such a way that I threw it down into the seat of the bus to where his back was being bent in such a way where it was like he was crying, and I was having a great time at the time, right? Like, I loved it. I enjoyed the whole thing. I was like, fuck this guy, he fucking deserves this, he's being a dick to me this whole time. But now, you know, at the end of it, I just said, hey, are you done? Is this it? I'll let you go. I let him go. He threw his punch at me. And then, crazy story ending. Bus driver steps in, he gets expelled. I started the fight, but he got expelled from school. I love this story, but it's still, in the end of the day, I really cared about this kid, and he was a really good friend of mine, and I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I would have just tried to understand his viewpoint instead of just constantly trying to push my own agenda and like take that revenge on him. And I should have just, you know, let the bad things happen and don't react in such an evil way. But, you know, so what I did. I wish I was friends with him. But, you know, people go. So, that's my story. Take it or leave it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. My name is Ryan Pettingill. I believe if you can change your perception, you can change your world. I'll see you next week. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you hated the video, and you probably did, so you guys, you've made it. I was just like, hey guys. If you hated the video, then, you know, I don't care, but comment your hatred below, so I can see it, and everyone else can see it, because that's great. If you liked the video and you want to support me, please become a patron. Can I get like one good take? Like to support me, you guys can check out my Patreon page and become a Patreon. Because I can't speak today. Oh, with confidence. Become a patron. Check out my Patreon page and become a patron. Okay, guys. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram, and please, and don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue this shot forever. Subscribe button below and become a subscriber to the show. Check out next week's episode where I will see you there. Hopefully. All the links that you need can be found in the detailed section below. I will see you next time.